Hi! Welcome back to my channel, guys. It is so good to be back, and I am so ill. Hello! Chat, yo! Thank you, Rue. Not really, but thank you. Thank you for 20 months of oil, Luke. What? I still don't know how to to say your name. I don't know. Chat. Can you say hi to Instagram? You know. At least we're doing this. Thank you. Max, could you actually not move for today's, or did you lie to me? No, it was true. Anyway, chat. Guys. He hasn't streamed for 3 months. Guys, I haven't streamed for 3 months. Did you guys miss me? Be honest. You can be honest. It's okay if the answer's yes. That's cool if the answer's yeah. Wait, when was the last time I streamed? Last Friday, right? And today's Tuesday. Oh yeah, so I've been gone for like 3 days. That's fine. Chat. Yo. Chat at yo. We have so much to talk about because can you fucking believe it? This guy's a Twitch streamer, okay? So I'm gone through 3 days. My life is a movie, guys. My life is a movie. Ooh, you want to become a Twitch streamer? It's the best job in the world. It's definitely the best job in the world. Oh, that's a depressing song. Jesus Christ. Chat, let's start off with the first bad thing that happened to me. You know, started off on a high note. I did a stream with Average Harry. Woohoo! And you know, shout out Martin Holland. This VOD is doing fucking insane. 3,000 views in 3 days. Thank you, Martin Holland. And we did the alcohol tier list. Now, chat, as many of you may know, you might be familiar with me, MaxGGs. I don't drink. That's like the whole point of MaxGGs is that I'm the sober one out of all of my friends. You know, Average Harry, he's definitely not sober. I went to the club with him yesterday. Scott posts, I watched him drink a liter of Jack Daniels in one sitting in Paris. And John A drinks on stream to try and be funny. So, and I don't need to do any of that. So I'm fine. I don't drink ever. I don't like substances. I'm completely sober almost all the time. Which makes it very difficult for me when I have to try all of these new flavors at once. Trying 10 different types of alcohol in one stream that I've never tried before was a little bit of a worse thought than I thought it would be. I didn't think, wow, I'm trying 10 different things that are all not very good for you and mixing them all in my stomach. Did you not think it through? Hello? Are you guys crazy? I'm MaxGGs. I just do shit. I go, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking go live. Chat, as long as the content's good, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care how much money it costs me. I don't care what body parts I lose. As long as the content's good, I genuinely, I don't give a shit. Genuinely. And so, yeah, I get this fucking, blah, 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 this stream done. And I'm like, fine. Finally, it's time to relax. So, I moved my streaming equipment back upstairs, cleaned up the kitchen, whatever, and me and Jude and Harry hung out for a little bit. And I knew it started to get bad, chat. I knew I was coming onto some sort of illness here. Apart from the fact that I experienced being tipsy for the first time ever. I'd never been tipsy before. I went to Scott Post's birthday. I went to Scott Post's New Year's party. Chat, I've drank significant amounts of alcohol with Scott Post. I don't know why it's always with him. Usually people say it's with Harry. You know, I've drank a lot with Scott, and I've never been tipsy before. But I knew I was tipsy because everybody describes being intoxicated, whether it's with drugs or with alcohol, with losing your motor skills a little bit. That's like the first kind of deal that happens. And I knew it was going bad because I was holding my £1,500 computer and swaying around my room trying to put it down on my desk. And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Guys, I have like £3,000 of streaming equipment that I need to bring upstairs. And I'm like, holy shit. Holy shit, this is not good. And so I'm like, okay. I think I'm tipsy right now. And so, chat, I must do an admission to you. Will you guys promise to listen to me without judgment? Hold on. Guys, you know when you're under the influence, you make irrational decisions. You make decisions which might drastically impact you just like that because you want to. You know, that's just kind of how it works, I guess. And I thought to myself, God, I'm so tipsy right now. Dude, it would be so funny to tweet the F slur. And obviously I would never ever do that. But I thought, I've been greenlit. I can definitely say this because PSO4 tweeted it one day before me. And if PSO4 can say it, that's fucking free game. Because he's signed by about 1 million Mr. Beast contracts. So I know, best believe I can say it on Twitter. And so, chat, I'm not going to be showing the screenshot on the stream. But some of you may have been there when I tweeted, I'm going to tweet the F slur now. And then I tweeted the F slur. And you might have not been there. And that's okay. That's okay, guys. Because 640,000 people saw it. 40,000 likes. Guys, this is my most liked tweet in time. I'm gonna start tweeting the F slur more. I'm serious. Oh my god, hello Alex. Chat, can we get some Peepo Haze? Alex is the person who made this. Oh, hello. So yeah, I fire off this little tweet, guys, and then I kind of put down my phone because I'm like, who's actually gonna get angry at me over this? No one, surely. And I decide, I'm hungry. I'm gonna order food because I just did a stream and it made quite a bit of money. I should treat myself. Is that such a bad thing to think? My food arrives. I have a burger. Chat, this is when I realize that I'm coming down with an illness. I take one bite of this burger and I can no longer eat it because I have a full appetite now. No, I have an empty appetite. I can no longer eat. And I have a full stomach. And I realize, oh my god, I'm ill. That's bad. And so, I give it to my big and greedy friends, Average Harry and Jude. And I give them my £25 meal. I spent so much on it. And I just gave them all of it. I was so sad. That was so expensive. And I get into bed, shivering. And I sat there in my bed like this for like an hour before I fell asleep. And I was like, oh my god, this is bad. I'm ill, man. And then, and then I wake up in the morning. And I feel so much worse. I now have a headache. Which, guys, keep that in mind. A recurring theme will be my headache. I have a headache. I had a headache on Saturday. It is Tuesday. I still have a headache. Okay? I still have a headache. It's not a hangover. Hangovers don't last that long. And so I'm like, okay, I decided I wasn't going to stream that day on Saturday. I'm just going to take the day to hashtag chill out. You know? Can we get some Drakes in chat? Yep. Just going to do some hashtag chilling. So I joined a call with my friend John A. And, I'm going to tell this story to you completely candidly. John A reminds me of a friend, a mutual friend that we have who's friends with Quabby. And we're going on about him, laughing because he's a funny guy. And then I suddenly remember, bling, he has a funny name on Be Real. And so I decide to scroll back in my camera roll to try and find if I ever took a screenshot of it. Which, by the way, skipping a few lines, can I just tell you, great congrats to anyone that found out that I didn't receive a friend request from Sapnap on Be Real. Like, fucking, are you dumb? Like, influencers set their user... Guys, hey, I'm gonna give this one to you for free. My username on Be Real is not MaxGGs. I know this one, it might not fucking... It might seem insane to you. Anyways, I screenshot this little notification. I remember it. And I'm like, oh, haha. And guys, let me put you into the reason that I deleted this tweet. And the only reason was because I was feeling a little bit of stream deprivation. And I just wanted to tweet something and then receive loads of, like, positive affirmation instantly. And then the joke just passes. Like I do on every stream with every joke. So I fire off my joke. And then I delete it after, you know, I get my likes and people call me funny. Whatever. Cool. Go on with my night. You know, I have a burning migraine, by the way. So I can't even look at my phone. I don't even know that people are angry at me for this tweet, right? I have, genuinely, I have absolutely no idea. I open my phone in the morning. And I'm scrolling my Twitter For You page. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, let's see what's going on in this For You page, this Twitter stuff. Yeah, I'm scrolling. Open Twitter. I see my name. I'm like, oh, someone's tweeting about me. That's so nice. I open up the tweet. I love MaxGGs, bro. Screenshot of my tweet. I'm not accepting that. Guys, when you open Twitter and one of your tweets has 17,000 likes as a screenshot, I assure you, you're about to be least happy white boy ever, okay? It's not a fun time. And so I'm like, okay, let's just get on with my day, you know? I saw that tweet, you know, 17,000 likes. I was like, love, man. Thanks for calling me funny or something. And then I see another tweet. This time, not so happy with me. And I don't even think I'm going to be able to find it. Because, I don't know, I don't think the person likes me. They probably have me blocked. But it had about 2,000 likes and about 200 quote retweets. And it said some shit like, why the fuck does MaxGGs always get his name involved with shit like this? Or I hate MaxGGs, or some like, guys, I'm gonna give my statement that was not written by my PR team. How do you get angry at that? It is one of the tamest tweets ever! One of the tamest... How the fuck? It is a be real friend request. How up your own fucking arse do you have to be like, oh my god, he's attacking my character, he's attacking my fave, we should all tell him to fucking die. I'm a minor. I'm basically a minor. I'm minor pilled, minor coded, I'm queer. I wasn't like, oh my god, we should kill this guy with hammers. I was like, oh my god, I'm not accepting him on social media. What are you guys talking about? Are you insane? Like, I don't know. Like, I understand, chat. People have all the right to get angry at me because sometimes I do make jokes which are kind of like poking a match at a bomb. Like it's like I'm just begging to like be hurt soon. But this one like you're pulling at like loose ends trying to make fun of me. Are you fucking serious? This is like a throwaway. I wouldn't even, chat, I'm being honest, I wouldn't even have written that into like a YouTube video. That's how bad the joke is. And I'm like, okay, guys, Jesus. And it sucks because I feel like if MaxGGs has 0 haters, then I am dead. A someone somewhere. Thanks, Britsad. I'm confused. Here, I'll tell you right now. Hardly even a joke. Guys, I didn't even accept that friend. No, I think I did. I think I actually do have... I think I do have that username or added on Be Real, but I'm not sure. Yeah, but people were so angry at me. And they were, chat, they were like, you know, quite mad, as they always are. But to be fair, chat, you know, it how do I put this? Hate doesn't hurt as bad when it's people that already hate you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if it was like Britsad being like, let's kill this guy with fucking hammers, let's show up at his house and kill him, I'd be like, oh my god, everyone hates me, I should die. But because it's people that are like, they want my whole friend group to die in front of like a square of people, obviously I don't care. And so I'm like, okay. And then I start, guys, so I also realized that I didn't realize people still did, but to hide like mentioning people in tweets, they'll like code name streamers, right? Which I didn't think was necessary with me, because I thought everyone on their side hated me, so it didn't matter. But like, you know, I don't know. But they have a code name for me. Guys, I don't understand. Genuinely, I don't understand how this is bad. I don't understand how this is a bad thing to call me. I'm being completely serious. They call me Princess Diana. I'm being completely serious. What? She was like loved by an entire nation and like one of like the most awesomest philanthropists, like lovers of gay people. What? I don't understand. I think that's a good thing. Right? Why? Because I look funnily like her sometimes. Princess Diana needs to stop hating Sapnap. Princess Diana would be like, there were 3 of us in that marriage, and Sapnap shouldn't have joined with Aiden Ross. Get that fucker off the platform. Or she would have been like, I don't like Kick because I like gay people. But I'm sorry, yeah, and this is something that I'm going to bring up forever. I'm going to bring this up no matter how much or how little hate I'm getting. Guys, I think it's morally right to make fun of Sapnap's Kick deal. Because he made a whole song and dance about saying that he was going to change the fucking world about it. But I'm going to be honest, if he said that he did it for money, it would have been fine. Why didn't he just say he did it for money? Because it was so obvious. What the fuck? He must have, I know he made so much money. He made so much money. Actually, guys, now, and this is a correlation, not a causation, but Kick has gotten worse since they signed all those people. Gotta be 7 figures. I would put good money on it being 8 figures. So, like, that shit is like, yeah. I love putting money on stuff. Yeah, I know, Fulham. Either way, chat. Who cares? They got angry at me. Who cares? Blah, 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 blah. Fall asleep, wake up. Twitter's mad at me. Whatever. Nothing. I'm so... Chat. 2021, the day I came out, desensitized me so badly. it's like it doesn't work anymore. Getting quote retweets and getting called stupid on Twitter doesn't work anymore. Because when I came out, I was like 15 or whatever, and it was like my heart broke into a million pieces. And after that, I was like, damn. Whatever, I guess. If you were offered 8 figures to stream on Kick, bro, if I was offered 8 figures to stream on Kick, yeah, I'd run the streets of Brighton fucking naked, okay? Are you mad? Are you mad? 8 figures. There are probably a body of 100 million people whose families will never make 8 figures in like 50 fucking years. Are you insane that I wouldn't take an 8-figure deal? That is like money that, dude, my children in 30, 50 won't have to fucking do any work. Either way, chat. Wake up in the morning, and guys, I've got the Tubbo Dodgeball Tournament. Ha 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 ha. I wake up and I can't stand up. That's how bad I feel on the day of the dodgeball tournament. So instead, I lie in bed for, I don't know, 4 hours. And so I get up, finally, and I head on to Brighton, baby. But first, I need to get into central London. Okay? So, I go. And, I'm on the tube, and I'm thinking I'm going to catch the 3:32 train. Okay? And I am on the tube still at 3:29. And I'm like, shit, I need food really badly. And John A's at the station, so maybe I can ask him to get me food, and then we... Why were you in London? What? Oh, I was just on holiday. That's it. Just on holiday. I've got a holiday home out here. Out there. Ooh, Freudian slip, chat. Oh god, they're gonna know that I live in London. Do you think they know now that I live in London? Yeah, so I'm on the tube, and chat, I've never fainted before. Okay? This is not where... It's not going where you think it's going. But I've never fainted before. But I'm starting to get the feeling of what I think it's like when you're close to fainting. Like, I start to feel really weak and really light, but, like, also really heavy. And my head's, like, kind of going. And I'm like, okay. Maybe you were just EP. I just slept for 14 hours or something. And I'm like, okay. Ooh. And so I text John A. And I ask him for 3 simple requests. I say, John A., can you please buy me a Dr. Pepper? Because I wanted to slowly sip on something sweet to bring my blood sugar up. I said, John A., can you buy me a bottle of water? Because it's water. And I said, John A., can you please buy me a sandwich? I walk off of the tube, very close to fainting, and I receive a text from John A. that says, I'm sorry, Max, I could only afford the Dr. Pepper and the sandwich. And I'm like, you know, that's fine, John A. That's fine. I'm okay with that. You know, let's look past the fact that I'm about to faint. And then I remember to myself, John A just worked 3 fucking months full time, and his savings account probably has more money than mine. Why couldn't he have transferred £2 out of his savings? £2 fucking pounds. What the fuck? So I get out there. I'm like, John A, why didn't you just transfer £2 out of your savings? I told him I would pay him straight away, and I was whatever amount it was, I was willing to double it. I didn't fucking care. I literally didn't care. I just wanted to make sure I wouldn't faint in the middle of Victoria Station, and then someone with a fucking Tommy Innit hoodie starts taking bare pictures of me, or some shit. I got there, I'm like, John A, why didn't you just take something out of your savings? And he goes, well, if I take it out of my savings, it's not a savings, is it? I'm like, John A, I could have paid you back double. Then what is it? Investment? I don't know. And he goes, oh, to be fair, that does make sense. I'm there, I'm like, John A, I think I'm about to die. Genuinely, I think I'm about to die. And this guy's taking the fucking Michael, okay? That's the simplest way to put it. Shit, Fred. Nah, to be fair, I mean, I get it. Whatever. Either way, get on this train. Whatever. Actually, we get on the next train. Oh, yeah, we get on the next train, chat. I'm walking, and I'm still very frail, okay? A little bit like a really old woman. I'm there. I'm trotting along the station. And this guy, built like fucking Hassan, okay? Never seen a guy this fucking hench before. Looks at me and goes, walks towards me. I'm genuinely not fucking, I'm being serious. I'm being completely serious. I'm delirious. This guy walks towards me, elbow out, and just, this is my shoulder and my neck. He just goes, bro, this guy's like 6'4". I'm like, what the fuck? I just got attacked in the middle of Victoria Station. I'm like, but I turn around and I laugh. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I don't even know what's going on because I'm so ill. Then he does a 360 and then like looks at John A. And bro, genuinely, I started watching fucking David Beckham shoot a free kick for England. This guy, Johnny has a suitcase with him. He just goes bang! And just bangs his suitcase across the floor. And so we get really scared and we run into WH Smith. We buy something, then we run onto the platform. We're like, we got to get away from this guy. Anyways, sit down on the train. It's all fine. Train down to Brighton. Can we get some drinks and chat? Finally. And I get to Brighton, and I get to this building. I don't think I'm gonna say what building it was, but it was the place where the dodgeball was held. And oh wait, you would have seen it on Toby's stream. I'm not gonna say. Either way, I get to this building, and the first thing I realize is I need to sit down right now. So I wait like this at the reception until one of these mums stands up, and then I just steal her seat and I sit there like that. Because we're like 40 minutes early to this stream. I don't even know why. And so I sit down, I'm like, oh, what the fuck is going on? I'm thinking, I think I'm in a dream. I don't know what's going on anymore. And people say hi to me, and usually I'm a very lively person, and I'm like, hey, I'm really ill, I'm sorry, and you know, we blah 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 blah. But then we try and find out which like there were two sports halls, and we tried to find out which one we were in. And we went into Sports Hall 2, which had no people in it. So I thought, okay, this one's the one with the booking. Bro, we sit down. I don't know how we didn't realize it wasn't it, because there was a giant inflatable castle in there. But we sit down. and then me, Austin, and Jude, and John A proceed to get kicked out of this fucking sports hall with the bouncy castle. And then we go back to sitting down. And then we see Beckymon, Ollie, Heike Hate Me, Tom, Molly, James Marriott, Toby, Erin, Shay, Fulham, CPK, blah 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 blah, Amesy, you know the deal. All the cast. Bill was there. Oh, Bill. We'll get on to stories with him in a bit. Are you sure you weren't dreaming? Oh my god, it felt like it, man. Seriously. Being in a room with Billzo and John A. Dream come true. Like, what? And so, get done with this fucking blah blah blah. Get done with this setting up, and we finally get to play dodgeball. Holy fuck. Can we get some trades in chat? I finally get to play dodgeball. This is what I've been waiting for all day. First round.
Excuse me.
It's rough. It is rough. But you have to understand that when you're ill, you lose your motor skills. It's true. Also, chat, something that they didn't tell you, which you might not know. Well, no, you definitely do know. But maybe blah, blah, I don't know what I'm saying. But they weren't dodgeballs. So if you guys ever saw us like throw it, and instead of it going straight, it like went to the floor, it's because these bitches weren't meant to be thrown like that. Okay? Which is why sometimes I would go like really hard, and then they would just go like that. I don't know why. I don't know. They weren't meant to be thrown like that. Which made them really hard to throw, by the way. And I get a few games in, and I suddenly begin to realize, oh my god, I think I'm gonna die on the Tubbo stream. So, I tweet this. I think I'm dead, gang. Which is true. I was there, and I was like, I think I'm dead. I also tweet, I'm so ill, I think I might throw up, with this incredible picture of me. What a handsome boy. And finally, I tweet I think this is one of my favorite tweets of all time. Seriously. I think I'm dead. And it's just a picture of me from the floor, like my POV of what it looks like to be me. And that's where I was like, Jesus Christ. Chat, you know how bad it was? I was lying there on the floor, and when the cameras turned, James Marriott like looked down at me and he was like, "Are you okay?" Because it was like beyond bitter. Like I was genuinely, at some points I was just lying on the floor because I was like, I can't do it. Like I can't even stand up, gang. I kept saying gang as well. I don't know why. Yeah, they were all really, really sweet. And I did also end up getting Tom out. If anyone saw, I won the first and the last game by myself. You know? So yeah, we get done with dodgeball. And then I go home because I naively think that I'm going to go to school on Monday. So I get on this train, chat. And oh my fucking god. Genuinely, I have never felt pain like the migraine I had on that train. Ever. It felt like someone was just repeatedly shooting fucking bullets into my skull, like bang, 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 for like, I traveled for 3 hours. Let me show you a picture of me, yeah? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. This is a picture of me on the Thames Link train, where I am so ill, the only position that I can stay in is lying down. But obviously you can't lie down on trains, really. So I'm lying on my bag full of like metal and cables and stuff, with Austin's bag on top of my face. I lay like this. I lay like this for an hour. I was like that for an hour. And then I get off at East Croydon Station to do the switch over to go towards Victoria. And apart from the fact I walk too far up the line and I have to walk back down the platform, I almost missed the train. I get onto this train. Every single fucking carriage, I'm not even joking, is like borderline max capacity. Like a few more people and people are going to start dying of like overcrowding on this train. I'm standing there on this fucking train. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Chat, I'm looking at my phone. This is how bad my migraine was, yeah. I start looking at my phone, and every 3 minutes that would pass, I tell myself, okay, I've done 20% more of this journey. That's how bad it was. 3 minutes. I had to hype myself up over 3 minutes of time passing. That's how bad my head hurt. I was standing there like this, like trying to not open my eyes to see the light. I get home. I eat a salad. That's because that's all I could eat. Drink 2 cups of water. Have some medicine. Go to sleep. Wake up. Wake up. And I feel like I've been hit by 19 fucking trains. I thought I'm gonna go into school. So chat, I'll give it to you simply. My school day consisted of this: lesson, and then 3 hours of like free study. I thought, okay, I'll go in for my 2 lessons, and then I'll just call it, go home and rest. Because I had to be on the Tubbo stream later. It was like a non-negotiable. So even I really didn't want to drop out because I would feel really bad. And I'm like, okay, should I go to school? And I decide I'm not gonna go. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna sleep. So I sleep a little bit longer, and then I get up and I do a little everything shower. Which is actually just, I sat in my shower until God bestowed me with the strength to stand up and fucking wash my hair. Because I couldn't even move my arms. And so I'm like, okay, I got this. And so I finish my shower, I take my medicine, and suddenly I feel really fucking good. Like I no longer am ill. Maybe it's because I'm quirked up on a bunch of medicine. But I'm like, fuck it, it's time to go to Brighton. So I go down to Brighton. I'm like, let's go. Victoria Station. You know the deal. Scan through with my ticket. I get on the Gatwick Express. And then, then the guy says, your ticket will not be valid if it says it needs to go through a certain location when this train doesn't. And I'm like, I don't think my ticket has that. Open my ticket. It says this ticket is only valid for trains that go through Hassocks, which is a station that is usually on the Southern Line. I am on the Gatwick Express line, so we are already fucked. And Gatwick Express is the expensive one because it goes to the fucking international airport. So every ticket is like £25. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be a little bit cheeky. I will stay on the train. And if they start to check the tickets on my carriage... Are you confessing to a crime? No, I did not do a crime. If they start checking my tickets, I'll just buy one. Because you can do that on trains. Just buy a ticket. You're like an egg with hair. Isn't that like every fucking human, you stupid bitch? What the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway, so I'm sitting on this carriage, and I'm like, okay, thank the Lord they're not gonna check my tickets. 2 minutes into the train, they walk onto my carriage and go, ticket check. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking shoot myself right now. Another £25? Are you serious? And so, I buy the next train's ticket because tickets are actually able to be used on all the trains in certain times. So I buy it. Comes around to me. He scans it. And he goes, you bought this ticket 1 minute ago. I'm like, since fucking when do they know when you buy your tickets? Since fucking when? I have used trains for, chat, I'm not gonna lie, I have probably travelled hundreds of trains. Since fucking when do they know what, they knew down to the minute what time I bought my ticket. He turns his fucking thing around, he goes, yeah, so you bought it 3:39, it's 3:40, so what's that about? And I go, yeah, I'm really sorry. I got on the train and I heard you say that the tickets are only valid like with stations that are on this line, and I realised that mine goes through Hassocks, so I thought I'd buy a ticket. And he goes, okay. I'm sitting next to Austin. Scans Austin's ticket, and Austin hasn't fucking renewed his rail card. So him and I, we just look like two little fucking delinquents on this train trying to scam Gatwick Express. I'm sitting there, I'm bricking it. I'm like, I'm getting kicked off at Gatwick, and then they're gonna put me on a plane and fly me into the middle of the Atlantic and then fucking beat me to death. Okay, I'm like, Jesus Christ, what's gonna happen to me? So I'm like, okay. Please don't get mad at me. Are you mad at me? I ask him, are you mad at me? And he goes, shut the fuck up. No. He walks away. And It's fine. Apart from now, my wallet is £25 less. Fucking sucks. Doesn't it? So I'm like, okay. That's fine, I guess. And we're like, never mind, let's just get down to Brighton. We get there, and I go to Toby's office, and it is so cute. Get Thameslink, it's cheaper. Yeah, I know. But I had a ticket from Victoria that I thought I could use, and then they didn't. Anyways, I get to this Tower office. Very, very cool. Very nice place. And we do a little bit of streaming. And then we play Jackbox. And guys, you think this is where, you know, you think the tweet from before, that's when they stop getting angry at me, right? Sapnap, be real, blah blah, who give a fuck? Now, does anyone have the prompt that Austin set me up with so I can show it on stream? Does anyone have it? Can anyone link it in chat? One of you fuckers has tweeted it for sure. The trans people one? Yeah. Give me a sec. Chat, everybody pause. Ronnie's here to save the day. Oh, Britsad. Britsad tweet. I don't want to take away the credit from you. This fucking Jackbox prompt came up. I said everyone who needs one should die, and then Austin wrote a headline for it, and it was this, and I was like, oh wow, you know. Making me look bad, Austin. But that's the point of Jackbox, and to be fair, he can make that joke, so whatever. I finish up the stream. I finish up that, like, Jackbox segment. And I'm like, okay. Guys, I'm hearing on the grapevine that, people aren't very happy with our Jackbox stream. That's what I hear. That's what I hear on the grapevine. And I'm like, oh my fucking god, you're insane. They're getting on to me because they think I hate gender affirming care. I'm like, no way they think that. No fucking way do people think that. No way. How the fuck? How the fuck? So, I'm going to show you this tweet. Firstly, no, I'm going to show you this screenshot. Firstly, how are people angry at this? Secondly, people think I said it. This makes me so mad. Get a job. Sort yourself out. Sabnab joins Kick. I've got people tweeting, oh my fucking god, MaxGGs with Sapnap's name out in his mouth. Again, second time this week. This guy's hanging on to his fucking popularity. What? What? It wasn't even me! It wasn't even me! Fair enough if it was me. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck is going on? You're so controversial. Bro, I did nothing. I actually was just playing the game. I think I said some of the tamest shit. Like, genuinely. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, man. Like, how? Guys, it's a fucking... How? This is like the... This is, chat, out of content creator Jackbox games, this is like the nicest joke anyone's ever made. Ever. I think, now, guys, I don't know, this is gonna be a MaxGGs take here. But I think some people, they get too hung up on, creating insignificant drama. You know, dare I say that? Like, I'm sure you guys know that, like, have you been cancelled or something? No. Some people are just angry at me. Like, I'm sure you guys know that, like, shit that I say on stream are, like, bits. But, like, these people are, like, ruthlessly, like, analyzing these jokes. Like, trying to make up their theories about people's friendships and shit. I'm like, dude. Why are you doing that instead of just, like, sitting in your room and doing your homework? You're writing 23 tweet threads about Sapnap's fucking kick deal when you should be studying for your fucking algebra homework. The classroom's calling and you're spending 9 hours on AO3, okay? Open your fucking eyes. If you wanna pass your SAT or some whatever the fucking fuck you're doing, what the hell are you writing these tweets for? Like, how are you hate watching the Tubathon, and like fucking studying your Wattpad when you could be like in school or at the park. Like, why are you not at the park? Seriously. Aren't SATs like year 6? No, SAT is like the college entrance exam, I think. Is that right, chat? It's not like an entrance exam, but it's like a thing that you do with college. No, those are year 6. No, that's SATs. The SAT is a different thing. I swear I did my SATs in year 6. Yeah, I mean, if you did the SAT in year 6, I'd be impressed. So yeah, guys, we get done with this Jackbox game, right? Really, really tame stuff. I don't really know, guys. Can we all just be friends? How about we all the people that don't like me, join my Twitch channel and give me money? What do we think? I don't think that's too bad. Get Sapnap in the cool and squash the beef. Dude, fuck yeah. We're gonna squash loads of beef, man. Also, my favorite thing is that, like, people are like, oh, Sapnap probably doesn't know who he is, or whatever, and I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't bother me whether he does or not, but does that make me incapable of being allowed to make a joke about his fucking $50 billion kick deal? Am I not allowed to talk about things that I see in public because I don't know someone? That kind of like removes the whole deal. Has this whole hour been about Sapnap? No, it's just been my stories, but the getting cancelled a little bit. But yeah, so get done with the Jackbox stuff, and then we do Liar Liar. And chat. Did any of you see my fucking performance? Oh, sorry, that's my numbers from Chalk, by the way. Did any of you fucking see that shit? Did any of you watch that last round? Don't play with me, seriously. And look what I have, chat. Look, I have my winning card with the little. This is the story I wrote. There you go, with the James Marriott gig and stuff. Sorry, hold on. This should work. It says, I went to the most recent James Marriott London gig. After having an incredible time jamming out to the songs like Car Lights and White Noise, I went outside to look for some friends. A girl walked up to me and proudly announced that she wanted a picture. I obviously said, of course. We took a picture and she proceeded to tell me in detail she knows exactly what school I go to and the general area I live in. It was terrifying, and I had to keep a straight, happy face the whole time. Sorry, wait for my white balance to change. There's my winning card, chat. That was my real story. Did you guys like my mustard gas one, by the way? Did anyone like my entire lie about, like, titration? I didn't even remember doing titration. Thanks, Ludwig, though. Tubbo looks exactly like you because of his haircut. You are smoking fucking crack, okay? Now, like, genuinely, this is a picture of Tubbo, the #1 picture of Tubbo haircut, yeah? That's Tubbo's haircut. This is my haircut. I've got 4 times more hair than Toby has on his head on the back of mine, okay? Seriously. Yeah. Chat, did any of you believe the mustard gas one? Yeah. That's good. Yeah, so I finish up the Tubbo game show. Everyone congratulates me. Then I go outside and women, they shower me with money and they go, Max, please marry me. I love you. And I'm, guy, please, there's enough MaxGGs for everyone. And then I go to the bar. But before I go to the bar, I need to help out my friend Austin. I had to order Austin an Uber because Austin didn't have Uber on his phone. And I was like, okay. So I order him up an Uber, and I'm like, okay, it's just gonna be up here. Here's the plate, whatever. And I start walking towards the bar, and I'm like, okay. Get a text about 7 minutes of fast walking later that says, Max, my phone is on 1%. Please, can you send me the Uber details? And I'm like, I swear I sent them to him. Bro, I accidentally sent them to fucking Lexi Marie. So Lexi Marie receives these Uber details thinking I'm saying, oh, don't worry, Lexi, I'll be there in a second. I'm in an Uber. My phone is 5% it's about to die. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that. I was like, what the fuck? So I turn around, yeah, I'm at the seafront. I turn around, I run. I'm ill. And I just did 6 hours of streaming on Toby's channel. And I run through the streets of Brighton. I like jump like fucking construction barriers and shit. And I make it to Austin. I'm like, Austin, oh my fucking god. I'm so sorry. I ordered you a new Uber. It's just gonna be right here. I know your phone's about to die. Here's the plate. Bye. And then I walk into Toby's office. And I'm like, Toby, can I please charge my phone here? And he goes, no. And I'm like, what? And he says, well, I'm leaving, so you can't stay in the office because I need to lock it. And I'm like, oh. And so I'm like, do any of you have a portable? And Erin goes, yeah. So he hands me his portable. And I'm like, thank you so much, Erin. Take his portable, thank him profusely. And I get on and I go towards the bar. Guys, I don't know if you've noticed throughout this stream, but throughout, as well as having that really awful migraine, I've also had a lot of coughing going on. Many coughs in my last few days. And the running across the city whilst being ill did not help with that. COVID, I do not have COVID, thankfully. But I make it down to this bar. I'm sitting there. Let me explain to you this roster. I'm really sorry if I miss anyone out. Me, Scott Post, Harry, Johnny, Lexi, Rue, Eleanor Neal, Owen, Crow, Jack Manifold, Jack Manifold's parents are there. As well as some of Lexi's friends. And I'm like, sitting there on this fucking booth. And every 5 seconds, I would go. That was real. Every 5 seconds. And it was horrible. So horrible. And I was like, oh my god. And I'm there for like an hour, just coughing. I get through 2 glasses of water and a glass of Coke, and I'm still coughing, so my throat is still really dry. And then we start just throwing the one-liners with Jack Manifold's parents. Oh my god, they are such good banter. What the fuck? Me, Harry, John A, Scott Post, Owen, Jack, and Jack's parents, we're doing LeBron numbers on the comedy. Seriously. We're just all laughing, we're losing our fucking minds. And then they're all like, let's go to chalk. Guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I do not like going clubbing when I'm ill. But I'm like, it's Lexi's birthday, so she invited me. I should go. So we go to chalk, yeah. And I'm in the queue, whatever. First thing that happens to me, I realise I have a huge fucking metal battery pack in the pocket, in the inside pocket of my jacket. Guy starts like checking me, like searching me, and I go, oh, by the way, in like the inside of my jacket, I have a portable charger. He goes to me and he says, man, this is some advice from me to you. If they don't mention it, don't mention it. And I went, thank you. That could have been a bomb. Well, what do you know? I mean, I was just trying to be a good civilian, but okay. And so I'm like, cool. I get in there. We wait about 25 fucking minutes to get into the cloakroom. Put £3 to put my jacket in the cloakroom. Put my jacket in it. I'm like, whatever. Guys, I'm not being funny. I felt like it was like so weird. It was like my brain was empty. I was just there and I danced for like 2 hours. I have no fucking idea what happened. I was not drunk. I had no alcohol in me. I was so delirious from my migraine that I didn't know what was going on. So I just danced. And then slowly, I was like, how can I tell Lexi without telling her that I need to go? So slowly, I started changing my hip movements to like... And I don't think she was catching on. I don't know if she was getting what I was saying. So I was like, Lexi, you know, I got to go. And they're like, okay. So I say bye to everyone, and I catch an Uber, and I'm going to stay at a friend's house. Guys, my Uber driver drops me off 6 minutes down the road from this person's house, which wouldn't be a problem, apart from the fact I have a migraine so bad I can't walk in a straight line. And then I realise I don't know what house I'm looking for. I don't know what house I'm looking for. So I'm like, I don't understand. And did you remember your jacket? Yeah, I did. And I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And let me explain to you. There was some sort of weird, like, housing arrangement where it was like a house. There was like, imagine it was like, I don't know, random numbers, 14, 15, 16, then like house number 7, then 17, 18. So I'm looking for a house. I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm like 10 houses away because I'm at house number 7. But I'm actually like 1 house away. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm like texting my friend. I'm like, please come and get me. I have no idea what's going on. And they come and get me, and they were very nice to let me stay. And yeah, that was kind of my weekend, chat. My head still hurts, and my cough does too. Shitty weekend, but we're here. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot to get Toby to voice the lines for my vlog. Guys, this vlog's never fucking coming out. I'm so sad. I was gonna post it this week. I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't have any fucking videos, chat. I'm gonna be real with you. And I'm about to go into exam season when I will not have any videos. As in, nothing. I gotta prep it. Can you do a good Tubbo impression? I'm Tubbo from Bognor Regis, and I receive it wide. He said that on stream yesterday. Yesterday he went, I'm a wide receiver. He said that on stream, exactly. So you can't get on to me, chat. In what context? He just goes, I'm a wide receiver. Chat, you heard it here. Tubbo receives it wide like Rashford on the pitch. That's it. Alright, chat. What does wide receiver mean? It's like, yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm gonna... I'm not feeling too well still, so I'm gonna go and raid Tubbo now. I just wanted to tell you about my little weekend. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be live tomorrow. I really want to, but I'm not sure. Thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. It's going to be cute if I stream tomorrow. I don't know where I was going with that. Thank you so much. Go and say hello to Toby. He's doing Recipe for Disaster. I was in Recipe for Disaster once. Do you see that little white thing next to that red thing? That little dot that's kind of high up? That's my Recipe for Disaster trophy. So I was in it. Chat, did you like the stream? I don't know why I'm doing a dialogue at the end. I can just press raid now. Yeah, thank you, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye. Bye, VODs. Bye-bye, VODs.